I think this is around by the time where they will tell you, listen to this track, bitch. I don't give a fuck now like me. I say I don't give a fuck now like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck now like me. Sorry, I don't give a fuck now like me. I don't give a fuck now like me. No, I ain't got shit to prove. No, I ain't pro no more and I don't owe no foe, but I still ride with my two. You so concerned about my real life, and that's alright. But who are you? Just another nigga with a strap. It don't take rocket science to shoot. You don't know shit about getting bricks out. You probably still work true for true. You don't know shit about on your bill cause you paid your bills with all that loot. How about your baby about to be born and he don't got Pampers, wipes, or food? How about your mama fucking your best friend and y'all both just finished school? But it's okay, she thinks it's cool. You're in her way, it's time you move. And you just paid all her damn bills, so you feel like a fool. So what do you suggest I do? You think you know? You got no clue. So please don't tell me what you think I ain't been through. I don't give a fuck down like me. I say I don't give a fuck down like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck down like me.
Welcome to AJ's Den. Yes, I did not record on Wednesday. Was too busy. Sorry about you guys. I hope you download or listen to on demand. But hey, I couldn't record. I was so busy on Wednesday. We are in our finals, and everybody know who's used to following me that when I get in my finals, like I disappear for a minute. I am busy. So not that typical average person who's not busy. I'm always busy. I guess that's the reason why I'm still single. No, it's because I chose to be, because not too many women really want anything in life and they want to play games. So I prefer to stay single. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about Michael Slagen. Okay. He's the one that shot Walter Scott in the back. And he's the one that said, no, they have video. This is the reason why I want to talk about him. Because they have videos of Walter Scott running away from this guy. And this guy said, no, he tussled. This is how much police officers are freaking liars. I don't care if you have freaking video in front of them. They will lie. They will lie. I mean, he lied on the stand. Why? Now, let me tell you how many people on the jury. 2 African Americans and the other ones are Caucasians. Now, it's funny how the law states that you should have peers of yours to judge you, right? But guess what? When it comes down to African Americans, their peers happen to be Caucasians. No, it's not. But they actually give these people, Caucasians, they give their peers who judge them. But at the end of the day, it pissed me off because this man had this is a video showing that Walter Scott was running away, never grabbed his taser, and he sat on a stand and perjured himself. With no hesitation. With no hesitation, people. How many times have he lied before? This is how cops get away with murder. Not only because it's too economic, that's too deep. I'm not going there. But not only is it because it's too economic, it's because of 2 laws. People can sit up here all day and state African Americans should abide by the law. Well, we have a lot of people right now who abide by the law like Castile, who abide by the law, told the cop he was reaching in the back and he have a gun in the back and still got shot and killed. We have a young man who was 12 years old, was in the park playing with his play gun, whom, by the way, Ohio have an open concealed weapon law that even if he had a gun, he can have a gun out. Get what I'm saying? But this guy got out, shot him dead. Did he get indicted? No. Did he get charged? No. People, my people, I'm talking to my people now. Stop getting excited when they say they are charging a police officer. Indictment and charging is two different things. I should say, you can charge, you can do all these things. When they say convicted, stop getting excited. He need to be charged, convicted, and put in jail. Stop getting excited if they say, oh, he's getting convicted. Stop. That means nothing. Prime example. Baltimore cops. They actually killed that man. They actually killed him. But guess what? They got off. Stop getting excited when they say convict. Stop. When they say that they're going to serve time and they give them 12, that'll never happen, 5 to 12 years, then you get excited and say, okay, they got time. We are convicting them. See what I'm saying? Even if they say convicted, we convicted them. Don't get excited. You know why I say don't get excited? Don't get excited when they say they're going to indict them. Don't get excited. When do you get excited? When do you get happy and say justice has been served? When they bring down the sentence. And not then, just getting out of your seat. Not then, because they can give them a sentence and they can say, time served, we'll put you on probation for 5 years. What the fuck? We don't want that. What we want is a conviction of a sentence of 5 or more. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is why I say stop getting excited. Stop getting excited for this. We want sentence to show that our bodies, our souls, that they always say that we have no souls, that their actions show, not all Caucasians, most of them, their actions show that they are soulless. Do you hear me? A soulless person do the things what they're doing by shooting people of color down like they're nothing, by hanging them in the century of time that it have shown, and they're still doing it today, by raping, by pulling people apart. And that is the most soulless thing you can ever think of. When I say soulless, I didn't say all, but most of these Caucasians are soulless. When you get a pregnant woman, and I want people to understand what they did in the old days and how they're doing today. When you get a pregnant woman, I always want to express because I want people to understand. And you get a rope, and you put that rope, 2 ropes, on a horse and you put it on her leg and you hit that horse and that horse pull her apart, how much pain do a person have to go through? How can you say that a person is not soulless to see a woman pulled apart with a baby drop out of her body after she is pulled apart? That's why I do the things what I do, and that's why I broadcast, because I want my people to realize how soulless most Caucasians are. They are soulless people. And when that baby dropped out of that woman, and you don't have to believe me, look it up. They stomped on that baby and killed that baby. But they say we're soulless. Their history is shown how soulless they are. So when Michael Slagen, whatever his name is, shot Walter Scott in the back and then get on the stand. By the way, have a video. Guy was showing the video. The guy recorded the video. Walter Scott was running away from him. And he lied. Said Walter Scott tussled and all he could do is grab his gun and shoot him. Video out now. This is how bold, and they know that the law do not see us. So why we as African Americans continue to spend our money in these white business and do not support our African Americans, but we continue to spend our money in these Caucasians' business. I said boycott Friday. I had to go to Walmart to get me something. No, I wouldn't buy no clothes. I wouldn't buy nothing. But I went to Walmart. It was something I really need. Guess who I see? Not Caucasians. African in America buying all these toys on Black Friday. I want y'all to marinate on that. We spend trillions and trillions of dollars, but they have no respect for us. Why? Because we continue to spend this money seeing that they are killing us and still going to these Caucasians' business. You continue to celebrate these Caucasians' pagans' holidays. You continue to go to church and listen to these Caucasians' lies about Christianity. I believe in the Most High. I believe in Jehovah. But I will not get a Caucasian to tell me how they told my ancestors that God said that we shall be slaves while they was living in caves and we was living as kings and queens. We're the one that helped them out of those caves. And we allow them to take control of us. So now that they got the most reddest neck human being in office, They are coming out, slithering out under a rock. Not all Caucasian. I have to say this. Not all. Most. They're coming out, and now they show all the hatred. And before I get into to let you Caucasians know who I am and other people who stand before me and after me, I'm going to talk about Trump, because I'm going to talk about this later on. Trump is lying to you guys. You're sitting up here believing the hype. Oh, he saved jobs. He kept carrier in Indiana. No, people, in 2015 February, that Pence is, I don't even have to go that route. Pence is the governor. This negotiation started before Trump started running for president. This is what I want you guys to get in your head. He is lying. He didn't save no jobs in Indiana. Let's get it clear. The unemployment rate right now, who is really president, he have no power. This is where I can't understand. You don't get it. President Obama's still president. He does not have no power. First of all, on the 19th, that's when the electoral votes come and vote again for him. See, he have no power. He just a simple person like you and I. The inauguration in next year, 2017, that's when he get inaugurated, then he become president. Right now, President Obama is president. So Donald Trump is going to walk in a good thing. So y'all going to give that to Donald Trump? No, wait for 2 more years and then we'll see how it is. Right now, when Donald Trump came in, just like President Obama came in after Bush, he had the worst unemployment. People were losing their jobs. People were losing their houses and everything. He came in the worst mess. President Obama, over 8 years, straightened this economy. Now that guy named Trump, not my president, the guy named Trump coming in, guess how much the unemployment went down? It was 4.9. Now it's 4.5. No European, no Caucasians, whoever was president ever in a century of time had unemployment that low. You can believe the hype if you want to. Never. Donald Trump didn't do it. Stop lying to yourself. Let's go to Indiana. Pence did that. Not Trump. Pence did that. Not Trump. I repeat myself. Stop believing the damn hype. And guess what? Them people are getting incentives. And they really didn't do a damn thing for Indiana. Because guess what? The taxpayers are going to pay for the incentive that they offer those people. That trucking company. That refrigerator company. And you look up Carrie have... they have places in Mexico anyway. So they didn't do anything. They was going to leave Indiana in. But you taxpayers in Indiana are going to pay for all that incentive that they have offered. So far, I have heard that they offered them $7 million to stay. $7 million. Taxpayers gonna pay for that. Taxpayers are going to pay for it. I'm gonna repeat again. Taxpayers of Indiana are going to pay for that. Do you hear me? So you praise Obama because people want to give him so much praise. People want to give him so much praise. They want to give him so much praise because they don't want to say, oh, we was wrong. And we talked about President Obama so bad. Guess what? Y'all gonna feel it. You're not a 1%er. You guys going to feel it. Now I'm looking up all carriers' location. Because I want you to get it in your freaking head. He did not do nothing. They are already out of United States. They just save it. And again, I'm going to tell y'all something. Again, it's incentives. He bribed them. And it's not Trump. When I say he, Penske. He bribed them. You sit up here thinking, oh, Donald Trump already doing good. One Caucasian had on the news, he said, and Donald Trump did that, then he have 800 more to do to place President Obama. Real people know the real deal. They can't take that away from President Obama. They know what President Obama have done for this country. This man haven't paid taxes in 10 years. He's not even contributing to the economy, to the nations. But you guys put him in office. Put him in office. Y'all put him in office. Didn't contribute at all. At all to the nation. And y'all put him in office. I'm just like totally crazy. This is like, really? Are you guys serious? Y'all put this guy in office. I'm like, still like, when is this dream? When am I going to wake up out of this dream? We went from a smart, educated family to the most dumbest people of all. And it's going to cost us $1 million a day. And y'all talking about, oh, at least they ain't going on vacation a lot. That's all I see is Caucasians talking about going on vacation. But he still took care of this country and paid taxes. That's all you could find on this people. On President Obama family. That's all you could find. But you down President Obama so bad. I don't care what African Americans can do and have done. It means nothing. It means nothing. We can do this and we can do that. And they don't give a damn. That's why I talk to my brothers and sisters and let y'all know. Stop trying to be. Let me repeat it again. Stop trying to eat or be with these people. They don't care. President Obama is the fine example. He allowed them to disrespect them. He didn't get up there and cuss them out. He didn't do none of that. He gracefully, even his wife and kids, gracefully accept those Caucasians disrespect all day for 8 years and still getting disrespect. But you continue. Now I listen to these people. They say, President Trump. They already called him president. He's not even president yet. But they wouldn't even call President Obama president. and still don't. They get on the fucking TV, NBC, Fox, MSBCN, or whatever they name. I don't even watch it, but one time I saw them on another TV because it don't cost on my television. And they say Obama. And I'm like, damn, they still disrespecting this man. How he helped the nation, how he helped people. I don't care what a African American do. They're still going to disrespect him. So people, locations of carriers. They are all in, and if you don't believe me, you can look it up. Look up all locations of carriers. And United Kingdom, they're in United Kingdom. They're in Portland. They're in Germany. They are in Denmark. They are in France. They are in all these places. So he did not stop. Hell, they in, what is that? What is that? What is that place? Is that Portland? I think it is. I'm looking at all of them. They're everywhere, people. So he didn't stop. He didn't save. They are everywhere around the country. They are not just in United States. So he didn't stop them from going out. And the crazy part that he was saying yesterday was like, if you leave out here, I'm going to penalize you. Now, guess what? I know you Caucasians gonna do this. Because you want to give it to him. But everything what he's saying, President Obama already did. President Obama, and I know y'all heard this, he already put a policy out. Anybody who leave United States, take their business out of the United States, they will be penalized. But because he's a Caucasian, Trump is, you're going to say Trump thought of that. Because you don't want to say that African Americans are intelligent. Bitches, we built everything around here. You didn't do nothing but sat back and took the glory. I'm so tired of you guys. I have had it up with you. I have had it with most of you Caucasians. I have had it with you sitting up there lying. You are fucking liars. Straight up fucking liars. You will never tell the truth. Just like you breaking the treaty in South Dakota. You are fucking liars. You are soulless. You care about nobody but yourself. You break treaties. You say, oh, I'm going to do that. But you expect other people to live by the treaty. But you never have lived by the treaty. You sitting up there spraying water hose, people. Now, if that's not soulless, you're spraying water hose on people of 0-degree weather. How soulless can you get on that one? You motherfuckers. Let me calm down. Spraying water on these Native Americans that they're protecting their land. That is their land. You want oil? Go over to Europe. Because them people won't allow you to come over there. That's where you come from anyway. Kill your ass over there. But I guarantee you, we Native Americans and African Americans, guarantee you we can survive. We know how to work. We don't need to sit in a 9-to-5 behind a desk. We don't need to do that. We know how to clean. We know how to plow. We know how to do that, but we're not doing it for you. We know how to survive. We know how to come together. We haven't came together yet. But I guarantee you, once your ass leave, we don't have to worry about the propaganda and the lies that you put on the media. I guarantee you we'll know how to survive. We know how to survive. You guys don't. You remember what it was? In the 70s or the 80s. One of them, when the stock market dropped and all you Caucasians start jumping your asses out the window because you couldn't survive and start killing your families. We didn't. We know how to survive. You vote against your own needs. That's the fine example. because you think it's helping us. I had one Caucasian hit me up talking about I'm not talking about you because you might be from Harvard or something like that. But I'm talking about most African Americans. Like, I was going to stand there and allow him to talk about my people. Are you freaking crazy? Something wrong with you guys. Most Caucasians and don't have the facts. Most African Americans, people of color, are on welfare. I said, hold up. And Trump, give Trump a chance because he's going to bring back jobs. How low do you want the unemployment to go? It's going to always be unemployment. This is the fact. The unemployment, again, I would have said at the beginning, 4.5%. No European ever did that. So, what jobs you talking about? Trump got his iron, steel, everything from China. Everything that Trump owns is overseas. What are you talking about? I had to put him in his place. Then I said, 98% of you guys are on welfare, not us. We will the work so we can have money. Know your statistic. Did he hit me back? No. Did he say anything? No, because he might be looked it up. Anything I say on here, I guarantee you can look it up on Google, whatever you want to look it up. And it will shut your ass down. Sit up there and think, more African Americans, believe that propaganda all you want to. Come from Fox, NBC, all those CBC, whatever. Believe that hype if you want to. Just like I just proved and looked this up on carriers. They already have stuff out of United States. They have more plants and factories out of the United States than any place ever exists. But you want to say Trump saved the jobs in Indiana. Trump didn't do anything. This was a fact with Pence a long time ago. Remember, Pence is the governor of Indiana. That's why I want to get you through your head. Anything, you're going to continue to praise this guy. Anything, the little thing that he does, and it's going to be for the 1%er, you're going to praise him. Regardless, as long as it's not President Obama. President Obama saved you goddamn lives. He helped you better your lives. He helped the economy. He paid an economy. Paid taxes. But you don't want to give him what's just due. You don't. People in Indiana, I'm sorry for you. Most of you racist anyway. But you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You're going to see that money. That tax is going to go up. Trump already said once he becomes president, he's going to raise the taxes up. But somehow people just don't listen. They just don't listen. As long as we don't help these Negroes, what they say, but they say the other N-word, we don't help them get up. You're not helping us get up. We work. I don't know where they get that idea from. I have no clue. So, I heard that Donald Trump gets Slagen Palin. Are you crazy? He getting every redneck you can get. Slagen Palin. Can you believe that? Every redneck, every nationalist, everybody who was talking about Trump bad, he have gotten. And all I'm not going to get into it. Let me play this.
However, ABC News has confirmed that someone who's close to the transition team has reported to them that the pick will likely be Sarah Palin.
Damn.
Yes. Now, after ABC News reported on her being under consideration for VA secretary, she did post a message on Facebook that she then tweeted, writing in part, we should be grateful. We'll soon have a commander-in-chief who will champion our vets and honor our promises our nation made. Now, she does believe that it's important to improve, the situation that the VA has to deal with, right? She wants to make sure that our veterans have better health care. Everyone agrees with that. But the way she wants to go about it is interesting. She believes that the biggest problem is bureaucracy. And so I don't know what she's going to do about that or what she's going to be doing in terms of the lack of tax revenue we're going to have now that we're going to cut taxes on the wealthy. But it would be an interesting choice.
Cut taxes
we're going to have
on
a
the
very
wealthy.
interesting moment there because the Department of Veteran Affairs is actually the largest government agency there is. It's got 30,000 federal employees.
No, 300,000.
I'm sorry. You're right. 300,000 federal employees and a budget of $182 billion. Okay, so hold. Excuse me. So if she cuts the bureaucracy, then that I assume means having less people work there. Then how do you get better treatment for the vets? It seems like those things might be. Like,
Did y'all hear that?
Will say, I know.
Did y'all hear that?
No. You make it better. Like you just, you clean house and there's probably too much middle management and government
I just want you
inefficiency.
guys to realize you guys are being hoodwinked, bamboozled.
But better, okay?
You guys believe in the hype
Okay. I mean, it's hard
and you don't know what's going on.
let alone when Sarah Palin. But what Sarah Palin might do,
You guys continue to put that Trump person up
she might just be a hypocrite and then have it work okay.
and you guys gonna sink.
Talk to you about that upside because you might be thinking you're crazy, dog. Like Sarah
I mean, I live in America too,
now
so I wind up sinking too, but I know how to survive.
popularity, approval rating in elections.
Keep playing these games. You ought to played it.
I'm not sure I've ever seen any.
You have driven a good man family out he couldn't run again, but you have disrespect a good man and his family, saying that Trump gonna do this, Trump gonna do that. And once you see in 2 years that the economy gonna go right back at how it was when Bush came in and left, then say something. See, are you going to be happy then? Because you're living well now. You're living well now. That's all I'm just saying. Dylan Ruth is still being his own lawyer. Isn't that special? He still decides he want to be his own lawyer. They asked for the death penalty. But I think again. Yes. Even though they set up there and what they did, set up there and stop after he killed 9 African Americans. Stop and asked him, was he hungry? And he got something to eat. Stopped and took him and got him some Burger King. Like that was a reward. He should have fired the cops who did that. I have no respect for cops. I really don't have no love, no respect. Anything happen to your asses, oh well. That's how I feel about it. I really have no respect for cops. You guys have killed my people over and over. You're like overseers. Like they was gathering up all African Americans, how they did it in the old days. Gather up, kill them, hang them. I have no damn respect. So don't even ask me to give you no respect. I have no respect for you. Don't even want to do your jobs. And when you do your jobs, you freaking kill my people. You freaking kill my people. But you're supposed to protect. And we are paying taxes. We're actually paying taxes. You're not getting money only for you're not getting money at all just from Caucasians. You're getting money from us, more money from us. I want to say, everybody know I'm not good at names, but I am going to try to name off these 9 people who actually got killed. But Dylan Ruth, who, by the way, the police took to Burger King and got him something to eat because he was hungry after he killed 9 people who was having Bible study. Clementa is the man. Pickney, I'm killing his name. Cynthia Hurd. Sharonda Coleman Singleton. Therese Sanders. Ethel Lace. Susan Jackson. DePlain Militant Dr. Maya Thompson. Daniel Simson Sr. These are all people whose lives was taken. It's because this white nationalist sat up there and went into a church as a coward he is and shot them dead down. I'm going to play a recording. One of the survivors, sisters, they interviewed. I want you to hear.
9, the members of a church Bible study group killed one by one in a racist rampage last June. But there were 12 people in that room, not just 9. 3 survivors who were not shot, but who are forever burdened with horrific memories and the question of why they lived and so many others didn't. Today in Charleston, I sat down with the 2 adult survivors of the shooting who, after almost 3 months, are breaking their public silence. It was an emotional and, I can tell you, difficult conversation, but at times it was inspiring. Felicia Sanders keeps her faith close to her heart.
I can't help but notice the Bible in your lap.
Yeah.
That's the Bible you had?
Yeah, it's pledge singing. This is the pledge. This is the pledge.
It was faith that brought these 2 women to the Mother Emanuel AME Church that fateful night in June. And it is now faith sustaining them after witnessing such horror at the hands of 21-year-old Dylan Ruth, who turned on them, prosecutors say, driven by racist hatred.
We were just about to say the prayer to be released. And he caught us with our eyes closed. I never told nobody this.
Eyes were
Our
closed.
eyes closed.
Wow. They was praying.
The shots rang out.
Sanders was at the Bible study with her aunt, Susie Jackson, her 11-year-old granddaughter, and 26-year-old son, Tywanza.
I remember my son saying, "Mama, he shot me in the head." And I was telling my son, I said, just lay here, just lay here. And my granddaughter was hollering, saying she was so afraid. It hurts me so bad. Because I struggle with what could I have done differently than I did. Because I tried my best to save all of them.
You saved your granddaughter. You held her?
Yes.
What did you say
I
to her?
muzzled her so hard. I'm surprised I didn't suffocate her. I tried to hold her as tight as I could to me so she wouldn't make a sound. And I just heard I heard every shot. I heard every single shot.
Despite being hit multiple times, her son tried to protect the others, including his Aunt Susie.
Tawanza said, "Where's Aunt Susie? I got to get to Aunt Susie." And he didn't stop till he got to get to Aunt Susie.
He'd been wounded several times.
Yes.
He's still trying to
He got
crawl
there.
to his
He
aunt.
got there. I said, "I love you, Tawanza." He said, "Mom, I love you. I love you." And I watched him take his last breath.
Before leaving the Bible study room, the shooter stopped right in front of Polly Shepard, who was hiding under a table.
When he got to me, he could hear me praying, and he said, "Shut up. Did I shoot you yet?" And I said, "No." And he said, "I'm not going to. I'm going to leave you here to tell a story."
Were you ready to die?
I was ready. I said, "Lord, well, if this is the way I'm supposed to go, this is the way I'll go."
9 of the people in that room did lose their lives that night, killed by a man they welcomed with open arms into their Bible study. Just 2 days after the massacre, the nation marveled when family members of the victims, including Felicia Sanders, offered their forgiveness to Dylan Roof.
I told him, "May God have mercy on your soul." And I honestly hope God have mercy on his soul.
There was a young man that shot a TV reporter and a camera person
Yeah.
recently. And he said the Charleston church shooting was the breaking point.
You can't equate the two. You can't.
That made me so sad because I never wanted any one parent to feel what I felt. It numbs you. It just numbs you.
Etched in their memories is the traditional benediction they were just about to utter when the shots rang out.
Absent one from the other.
Amen.
What was your impression of the way the whole country embraced Emmanuel Church?
It's amazing. Amazing to see all the love and the caring. And it's just amazing to see everybody together as one nation.
Felicia Sanders' granddaughter, who she held during the attack, is the other survivor. Felicia continues to protect her now from the public and media attention. As she explained to me, she's trying to keep her busy and make her life as normal as possible. NBC News.
See that? But y'all want us to love you. I'm like about to cry because I am so tired of this bullshit. I want to play one more thing about Dylan Ruth and I want to have this judge. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I want to play how the reaction of this judge. So I'm trying to get it up here. Wait, hold up. I want you guys to hear this. This is why I said I have a problem with it's acting up. Now it's acting up. I have a problem with you guys and I'm trying to hold back really going at it because I'm like I'm so tired, and I know you guys hear me say this, and I'm gonna continue to say it. I'm just tired. I'm tired of they expect us to forgive them when they're doing things to us. You're crazy. I'm just so tired of Caucasians expect us to forgive them for what our ancestors did that. Our ancestors actually did that. They forgave you. They said, okay, it's okay. We're going to accept you. We're going to love you. They did that. Our ancestors did that. I am not my ancestors. Don't expect me to forgive you. I am totally different breed. And this is what going to come to me before I leave. I'm not even going to play a video. I'm just going to get off because I'm getting highly upset right now. But after playing that, this is the message that I want to give you guys. This is the message I want to give you. And this is why I can't stand most of you Caucasians. Because first, you're dumb. You don't know where you come from. And you don't read. And you don't read your history. But somehow you say that about us as African Americans. So I like to just say this one thing. And let you know. Because others won't say this. I will. I am not my ancestor. I will not allow you to disrespect me. I will not allow you to rape me. I will not allow you to give me that Christianity that does not exist. I will not allow you to take my life. I will not allow you to breed me like you did my ancestors. I will not allow you to take my dignity away, because I am not my ancestors. My ancestors allowed you to take everything, their land, their dignity. You raped them. You hung them. You killed them. You took their soul away from them. But me, I am not my ancestors. So if you expect me to love you, I will not. If you really want me to respect you, I will not. If you think that I will be a coward and not stand up for my rights, I will. If you expect me to bow down to you, I will not. I am not my ancestors. If you think that you possess your gun, I possess mine. I will not allow you to kill me without me taking someone with me. I am not my ancestors. I am not my ancestors. I want you to get it in your head. I am not my ancestors. If you think you're gonna whoop me like I am your child, I am not my ancestors. If you think you're gonna disrespect me, I am not my ancestors. If you want to take my love away from me, I am not my ancestors. Get it in your head. We are a descendant, but we are not our ancestors. We will not tolerate the disrespect. We will not tolerate the rape and kill. We will not tolerate the so-called Christianity that you present. But we will stand up for our
I ain't
rights.
got a Maybach, but I takes it way back. Knowledge reigns supreme, watch how you say that. I slept with a world trade at. Right at ground zero where my head laid at. New York is where I'm raised at. When it comes to hip hop, we made that. We can never trade that for any payback. Yo,